news that I probably should have started with is the fact that the Rolling 60 Rico came down on a lot of people that only a couple of people that we have relationships with, but you and I obviously both friends with Bricc Baby. You did the first ever Big U interview, I do believe. That was a really, really big deal when it first happened. I guess I'll just start with this question, is that when you did that interview with Big U, were you completely under the impression that he was done with his street life and that he had changed his life? Because I definitely thought that at a certain point, and then at a certain point...
What are you saying, Adam? You thought that at a certain point. Are you going to say that you think that he was involved after he was already, in the spotlight, and he was giving back to charities and giving back to the community, and he was helping Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P., with his career? What are you going to say? What do you mean? You thought that at some point? You thought he backslid at some point?
Started to hear things that kind of led me to believe, in particular, Luce Cannon coming on here and talking about how he was basically the muscle for Big U, robbing weed dispensaries and strip clubs. And
is that what he said? After I saw that interview with Wack and Luce Cannon, I never watched one Luce Cannon interview or anything that he had to say unless he called into No Jumper or somebody called him from No Jumper. He said all of that. That man is dumb. Not allegedly, he's dumb for real. He said that he robbed people and extorted people and harmed people in the name of Big U. What? I was just so disgusted of the display of ignorance that he put on. I think I tried to. Was that the one where he was with his girl, his wife, and the girl took the phone out of his hand when it started ringing, or he looked at it or something like that? I only saw reactions to that part on somebody else's podcast. Luce Cannon, that's not a good name for him.
But now, which ended up being in this indictment.
That's a horrible name.
What was your impression doing that Big U interview, and how does the Rico make you feel looking at it?
I mean, I was sad because, I had heard, stories about Big U, but when I sat down with him, he seemed like a, older guy. He had kids. He was focusing on football, focusing on legitimate businesses, focusing on, gang intervention and so forth. Since that time, me and him have, maintained our relationship. We talk a few times a year. I've never seen anything remotely illegal based on anything I've ever seen or any conversations we've had on or off camera. I was shocked.
See, this is why I'm glad that I stopped drinking and doing edibles. Vlad is obviously high, and this sounds very sloppy coming from a journalist. He seems like an older guy, and he had kids. Yeah, nigga, what you mean he seemed like an older guy and he had kids? And I never seen anything illegal from any conversations that we had ever, that was a horrible way to convey what you want to say. But this is why you don't smoke weed, bro. It makes you sound stupid.
I was not, I was under the impression that anything was going on any level.
There you go.
At the end of the day, he's still innocent until proven guilty.
So. Nah, he's not.
Remember he made that video before he turned himself in and basically said, a bunch of this internet shit now got me caught up in this RICO, and, I got to turn myself in. And it's fucked up. Bricc Baby has become a regular guest on my show. I just saw him a few days ago at the Beverly Center.
Yeah.
Just randomly ran into him.
Wow.
Just randomly ran into him. Like last week. Like, oh shit, what's up? Went up, gave him a hug. He had some, some people with him. I was like, oh shit, what's up? I'm sure he had no idea what was about to happen in a couple of days. So yeah, I was fucked up over that too. The other people in the indictment, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a federal RICO, right?
Luce, yeah.
Which is ugly. This is just ugly. It's yeah, I don't. TMZ interviewed me earlier today about it. And yeah, man, I mean, I'm not Me and Big U are cool, and I've always maintained that.
Mm.
And we've had multiple conversations about regular business shit.
Mm-hmm.
If those conversations were recorded, no problem.
Right.
Come out. You know what I'm saying? Because there's always been just regular, straightforward conversations.
And that's how I feel when people are saying like, "Oh, Adam 22 is cooperating," or "Adam 22 is probably working with the feds," or whatever. It's like, I would gladly take every conversation that Bricc Baby and I had ever had. Let's say he was wearing a wire, and that
All right, I believe you. You ain't got to say all of that, but yeah, it is what it is. Why are you saying they just have to, as white guys unite, we have to come together before they try to come and get our footage and try to? We never. I swear, you might as. This is the equivalent of saying on phone them grave on my dead daddy. This is the equivalent of saying on babies, on the gas, on my mama grave, shorty. That's the equivalent, bro. You just have to publicize that they've never had. You had no idea that any of this was because they keep on calling you. They keep on saying the No Jumper Crips, and the NH stands for neighborhood and New Hampshire, and they called you whatever they call them, the Tooster, the 22ster, and the Rooster. Like, come on, bro. And this is a Crip podcast and the neighborhood. Like, bro, nobody believes that you did anything, bro. It's okay. I believe you. And if I believe you, the world believes. No, that's not how that works. Vlad, nah, man. See, we don't need this. This is not about Bricc Baby, Big U, and Loose Cannon. This is about them trying to clear themselves in front of the whole world. That's what this is. It is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life's in the bread, breathing in. Peace. Free the guys. Free them. Peace.